business in Canada. And I always been a vet, but back in the day did an amateur. Cause if you tired of getting money, you need to go work on your stamina. So Alicia with these keys, no better you call me a janitor. I be getting all this work, now I got business in Canada. And I always been a vet, but back in the day did an amateur. Cause if you tired of getting money, you need to go work on your stamina. So Alicia with these keys, no better yet call me a janitor. Started back when I was young, when I got addicted to guns. Older brothers had money, so I had to go get me some. Came up in the hood, all I know is Section 8 and free lunch. I never had money, now my pockets is bigger than pun. And everywhere I go, I was eating like a cannibal, getting my shit up off a boat. Bitch, I'm doing the impossible, and I've been through hella obstacles, taking trips to places tropical, cause I couldn't do it a while ago. Now I'm going where I wanna go. Now I got keys, yeah, just like Alicia, but Rebel be popping this piece. Do it with ease, yeah. Feel like I'm Curry when that nigga shooting the three. I got the 30, aka call it Curry. You can get the Stephen Curry's, yeah. I can move it in a hurry, yeah. You don't get it cause you scurry, yeah. I be getting all this work, now I got business in Canada. And I always been a vet, but back in the day did an amateur. Cause if you tired of getting money, you need to go work on your stamina. So Alicia with these keys, no better you call me a janitor. I be getting all this work, now I got business in Canada. And I always been a vet, but back in the day did an amateur. Cause if you tired of getting money, you need to go work on your stamina. So Alicia with these keys, no better yet call me a janitor. All I wanna do is work, cause I came up from the dirt. Never thought that it would work, didn't think it would get worse. But I need my money first, I don't care about a hearse. Seen that plenty times, that's why I be shooting first. I was moving, selling drugs, I ain't thinking about no plug. Never really gave a fuck, I ain't got no one to trust. My daughter is my only love, fucking with her you get snuffed. Fake people showing love, but where were them when I was down on my luck? Back then, they wasn't on me, now they on me. But y'all didn't help me get here, I did this by my lonely. And I'm trying to get money and I don't give a fuck about niggas say it. And I can tell you niggas broke, I know you ain't getting everything. I be getting all this work, now I got business in Canada. And I always been a vet, but back in the day did an amateur. Cause if you tired of getting money, you need to go work on your stamina. So Alicia with these keys, no better you call me a janitor. I be getting all this work, now I got business in Canada. And I always been a vet, but back in the day did an amateur. Cause if you tired of getting money, you need to go work on your stamina. So Alicia with these keys, no better you call me a janitor. I be getting all this work, now I got business in Canada. I be getting all this work, now I got business in Canada. I be getting all this work, now I got business in Canada. So Alicia with these keys, no better yet call me a janitor. I be getting all this work, now I got business in Canada. I be getting all this work, now I chick, I know that hurt the most. I've been getting money, ain't been worried about what a bitch do. Just buy the shit too. Yeah, gon' let bitch know my next move. Let bitch know ex do. Go to the club and wouldn't let you out with your girls and your fam like you wanted to. Like you wanted, nigga ain't acting right. Now you want me back. New nigga got another girl. Why you on front like that? Why you gon' all that shit I heard you did? Really, I can't fuck with you like that. I can't. Your new nigga don't want you, girl. Now you want your old nigga. What? Your new nigga don't want you. Now you want me back. You want me back. Want me tell me that he treat you bad. He treat you what? But I'm being honest, I don't want you back. I don't. You say I don't. I know you want me back. You want me back. Want me back. Now you want me back. You want me what? You want me tell me that he treat you bad. What that mean? But I'm being honest, I don't want you back. I don't. You say I don't. I know you want me back. Want me back. Yeah, I know you doing bad. You ain't even got your car no more. Ever since I started dating, seem like you been calling more. You been calling, asking where I'm at. I thought we broken up. Blocking and unblocking girl, you know you acting up. Girl, I used to ride and cry a river, now I'm over you. You don't support nothing that I'm doing, so it was overdue. And I know you fucking other niggas, so I can't trust. And I got over you quick, so it wasn't love. And he be cheating on you, same time he beating on you, same time he stealing from you. Damn right he ain't riding for you. And I don't want you back, so baby girl, that's your loss. New nigga don't want you, now you tryna come back, hell no. Yo, new nigga don't want you, now you want me back. You want me back, want me back. Tell me that he treat you bad. He treat you what? But I'm being honest, I don't want you back. I don't, I don't, I know you want me back. You want me back, want me back. You want me back. You want me what? You want me, tell me that he treat you bad. What that mean? But I'm being honest, I don't want you back. I don't, I don't, I know you want me back. Want me back, want me back, want me back, want me back, want me back. Smoking when I drive, side chick calling, but I don't pick up. Answer that. Get me with a text, but I don't text her. Nobody do it better. Daily getting cheddar. Just a few words, fuck a 4-page letter. Always trying to shine bright. Don't need lights. Got so high now I'm higher than a kite. I don't even got time for a watch. Watch for them days in the county I was watching the clock. Tried to come up with a plot to get rich. Shining like diamonds, new diamonds in my wrist. All in my grill. What a hater feel. What you feel right like Rihanna trying to get a meal. I'm coming through them Franklins, Jacksons. If I start going broke, I start jacking. Show me where the stash is.
Make sure my family. That's what I'm trying to do. Make it out these streets. That's what I'm trying to do. Hustle every day. Yeah, the week. That's what I'm trying. I hope I wake up when I'm out. Go to sleep. That's what I'm trying to do. Make sure my family. That's what I'm trying to do. Trying to make it out these streets. That's what I'm trying to do. Hustle every day. Yeah, the week. That's what I'm trying. I hope I wake up when I'm out. Go to sleep.
I just wanna ball, no basketball court. All I wanna do is smoke weed in my shorts. Sip lemonade in the shade and the beach. I just wanna shine, live life luxury. With my granny at the hood. Even mom dukes. No new friends, so I don't know you. Hustle every day, gotta see a profit. No matter what you do to get money, can't knock it. Trying to make ends meet 7 days a week. Barely get sleep when you rounding up the G's. Can't fall like Lee's in Adam. It's embedded in me, got a problem. Trying to get fight like my mama told me. Can't retire in these streets, don't owe me. Will I sell drugs forever if I need to? I don't know better.
That's what I'm trying to do. Make sure my family. That's what I'm trying to do. Make it out. Hustle every day. Yeah, the week. That's what I'm trying. I hope I wake up when I'm out. Go to sleep. That's what I'm trying to do. Make sure my family eat. Trying to make it out these streets. That's what I'm trying to do. Hustle every day. Yeah, the week. That's what I'm trying to do. That's what I'm trying to do. That's what I'm trying to do.
Let me get in there. Let me get in here, man. What up, y'all? One more pound of smoke. That brother Lynch hung. Hey. What's going on, my bulldog people? What's going on? Bloodthirst in the building, salute. Vito Rashad in the building, salute, my brother. Oat Man in the building. Art Cobb in the building, salute. Everybody smash that like button, man. We got a few topics. We got a few topics today. I told you we're gonna keep it lit. We're gonna keep it all the way lit. Bub Johnson, what up, brother? Dickie Foster, what up? Paul Harris, what's going on, brother? Glad you can make it in. Smash that like button. Let's get it in. You rock. What up, brother? Let's go. Let's get another good one in. You know how we do, man. Fat Farm Ray, what up, brother? North Carolina in the building. Salute. Salute everybody that pulled up. Everybody that frequent the channel. Everybody that hits them like buttons on them videos. Go back and watch them old videos and breakdowns when I got guests on the show. You know, getting those views up on those videos just to show the support. Right? That's what it's all about. I've been getting emails. I guess it's been heating up. Little Mayday, Baby Osiris, you know, Banshee, you know, all these dogs, you know, they popping up. And yeah, they're in the camp. You know, it's the Kraken Collective. But don't you know, Buck City, I'm on leave of absence right now. I'm doing social media and magazines and shit like that. That's what I'm doing right now. So I can hook you guys up with my guys. I tell you, Kraken is cracking all the time. You could hit that up. You know, and we can get access. We can chop it up. You know, I can let you know about the bloodlines and stuff. You know, you could definitely hit me up if you see something on there that's available. But one guy was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna be up in Seattle. And you know, like, bro, you know, even if I was opening up a yard for me, it wouldn't be up here. You know, I mean, the way they play up here is not like they play down south, bro. You know, like if you keep your dogs a certain way down south somewhere, like Mississippi or, you know, one of them different spots, it's not going to be the same, bruh. If you in one of them rural areas, you got your dogs, you could do pretty much whatever you want to do, man. You know, up here, they're on some tree hugging shit, bro. I'm telling you, I went through it. All the love and support that I got and all the family I got, I no longer have to do that. You know, I can always be remote. Kraken Kennel's got 8 legs, like I've been saying before people knew what it was really going down. And you know, now them pups is hitting the ground. Little Mayday, all the, you know, everybody's dropping shit. You can get hooked up, but it's not, they're not coming from Seattle, bro. Like let's get that clear. Right? We're not shipping shit out. We're not breeding shit up this way. We're not doing none of that. Just social media, website type of, you know, type of shit, bro. Helping out, being, you know, being effective where I could be effective at, playing my role, bro. You know, that's pretty much what it is, you know. So if you guys is looking for some shit, you know, hey, be my guest, man. Go check out the Kraken Kennels website. I would get in while you can, because, you know, when the price go up and everybody be saying motherfuckers acting funny and everything gets scarce and you see all these good ass dogs, these Mayday replicas, you know, they putting out Mayday replicas right now, you know. You can get a dog on your yard that looks just like Grand Champion fucking Mayday, you know, like with a drop of a hat, right? Like these genetics are so tightly packed in because motherfuckers wasn't tire kicking and they wasn't bullshitting. You know, they saw a motherfucker needed some help, you know, had a bunch of shit for sale, you know, and they jumped on it, and that's what it is, bro. You know, that's how we pretty much formulated it. But if you guys need some shit, tap in, hit that Kraken Kennels. They all over social media. You see them dogs, man. Don't try to play stupid. You know, Instagram, all that shit, you know, respectfully though. No, nothing for illegal purposes. Right. I think dudes is to that level where, you know, it's like, come on, dude. You know what these dogs are. The pedigrees, they are what they are. Nothing being used for illegal activities from the point of the pedigree that you look at, the point on. That's how it should be. Right. There will be a contract that will have to be signed if you're looking to acquire something like that on that magnitude. It's just mandatory. There's no other way to protect yourself. It's not fair. We know it's not fair. Even if we're scared shitless to do something illegal, if they roll up on us, they'll automatically think that we're doing something that's illegal. Even dudes in our own community think like this, you guys, you know? And dudes want that clout. They're like, damn, you know, Buck City, I'm gonna admit, I have became a clout machine, bro. I'm like, not an ATM machine, a fucking clout machine, bro. You got dudes that like they've been dying to, like, they'll say cheap shit for years just to try to get a fucking response. Boy, why won't we just embrace each other for the greatness that we have together, you know? Instead of the theatrics, right? We mean, what up, brother? Salute all my brothers in the building. Salute. We getting it in, man. Look. It's shit, it's like 7:40 over here. 7:40. I could have went up a little earlier. I was doing some shit. Got to make sure we, you know, meet deadlines and get it in, man. Hope everybody's enjoying the day. Enjoying that good. Oh, we ain't got the smoke in the air. Let me light up. So that's what it is, man. I just said that because a brother, you know, hit me up. You know, we was chopping it up and shit. And, you know, just because he seen shit, you know, he just automatically hit me up. Like, you know, he's gonna be in Seattle and shit. And, you know, all this, you know, I I was just like, huh? Like, I don't know. Like, I don't know what the fuck. This is the shit you talking about, brother. You know. It just ain't that party. We ain't run that party. We tried that party, right? We tried that fucking party, man. We see how these motherfuckers do, dog. So, you know. Not until I put belt to ass, then we'll open up. We're gonna open up here. We're gonna open up in Washington, but I got some belt to ass to do with the law. You know, I got some get back. I gotta get, you know, I gotta get my fade, you know. I'm like Aaron the plumber, you know, not the snitch, not the snitch shit. I heard about that shit. But just, you know, we could catch that fade, man. Fuck it. I need my fade, you know. Hey, man, they was plea bargaining, dog. Hey, put a 1 in the chat if when I'm saying they was plea bargaining, if you know what I'm talking about. Put a 1 in the chat if they was plea bargaining. Plea bargaining. Copping a plea. I ain't copping no pleas, bruh. I ain't copping no in court, yeah, but not out here with these niggas that breathe the same fucking air as me, dog. It ain't gonna happen, homie. And I heard that shit. I heard it. Motherfuckers. Look, dog, do we be bullying motherfuckers around here, man? Look, I don't be trying to do this shit, dog. I be trying to tell you, I'm a guy. I raised my 2-year-old. I'm just a soccer dad at the end of the day. Like, how am I bullying cats? We're not bullying. We're just real. And people gonna gravitate to that. See, people, they scared that. When it's a real motherfucker, let me tell you, man, they will do anything. They will do anything to try to tear you down. Guess what? They can't dictate my day, right? Because you're mad at me, that doesn't mean anything. That doesn't mean anything. Because you're mad at me. What does that mean? Especially on the internet, because I need to know. I'm a little older. You know, I'm in my 40s. So you motherfuckers gonna have to let me know what the fuck does it mean if a motherfucker on the internet is mad at you? That's anybody. I ain't mad at none of you. If I said I knock you out, or I will, that probably means that I feel like I can knock you out. Seriously. Now, I don't hate you. I'm not going to stomp you out, right? If you overmatched or I'm too quick for you, bob and weave, punch you in the back of the fucking neck. Cause you ain't even like that. I grew up fighting, bro. You know what I'm saying? I grew up, I came out fighting. My uncles used to sneak me from the house to take me to the fucking park and fight their other nephews and shit. I was Kimbo Slice at 5 years old, brother. Ask my uncles, bruh. I didn't even know what the fuck it was. I'm just gonna get on your ass. How about that? I got my own style. I'm gonna just get on your ass. You know? We ain't out here trying to bully, dog. We real, and people gravitate to us. That's what it is. Just because I don't want to be on some whole shit, I want to build and really help brothers navigate through this shit so they'll know how to deal with their shit, so they won't feel like it's the end of the world if the law come up and lie on you and shit. Taking your dogs and shit, bro, that's not the end of the world, bro. It's all a part of God's plan. He got a bigger plan for you, brother. Hard times never humble us. That Nipsey Hussle. If you can't go through no hard times, you ain't shit. I'm sorry to say, dog. I tell my kids that. You got to be tougher than that, man. Survival of the fittest. You know, I'm just real. That's all. That's why I could just roll up and just blow. Because it's real. I don't gotta clip the video every 10 seconds and shit because you done said some dumbass shit. Oh no, I don't want to say it. Clip. Let me clip that. Man, you a cut and paster. These cut and pasters, bruh. Tough times don't last long, man. Hey, man. Bando for life, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. Neptune bullies. Hey, come on now. Come on, man. We ain't trying to bully nobody on here, dog. I'm here to have the knowledge, as much knowledge as I can, and learn as much from you guys, as much as I could teach, as much as, you know, everything. I'm an open book, bro. Straight up. If I could help you out, I tell you, man, listen, if you in that shit, stay the fuck away, bro, because they're not fucking around. And in some states, they really fucking you, dog. You know, they gonna get you for that dog fighting shit. Tell a friend. They're gonna pilfer your ass for these motherfucking dogs. I'm telling you, dog. Even if you ain't doing shit. Let's say you ain't did shit in like a whole year. Them son of a bitches will come to your fucking property and say that you're fighting dogs. You ain't did shit in a whole year. Wake up, friends. There's nothing we can do. We're not protected at all, bro. Get you a lawyer. Motherfucker, what they said, the first thing to start a yard. What's the first thing to start a yard? Nobody said get a lawyer. Get a motherfucking lawyer, bro. And some bail money. You want to start a yard? I know. I know, bro. Devil Deacon, Windy City Combine. This was a real one right here, y'all. In case you guys didn't know, some of the new cats. You know, this was a real one. You got this up in your blood. This is something to be proud of, brothers. Right off of Bailey's Bingo. You know, produced a lot of good dogs back in the day, right? He had to be born in the 90s, I'm guessing. Way before the, yeah, he was, yeah, this motherfucker. Yeah, he was, yeah, he had a nice little roster. They bred him a lot. They bred him a lot. You know, he's got a lot of offspring on that list. Right? Lot Boy, what up, brother? Emmy James. Salute everybody in the building. Even if I miss you, man, salute to you, man. Wake and bake. Hit the like button. Throw a dog a bone. See, we over here on the Buck City. We could be on the Kraken, monetized. We over here, dog. This shit ain't about that little $200, bruh. I keep telling y'all. I wouldn't throw my worst enemy under the bus for $200. We using government names and shit and all kind of shit, dog. We got to have more love and compassion for each other, dog. Like if it's a joke, it's a joke. If I'm ranking on you, I'm ranking on you, dog. But when a nigga get to posting vital shit like your house and you know, shit like that, you know, that's vital shit. Then it's like, oh, somebody else posted it already. Okay. So you're gonna add to the fire. That okay, I get it. You ain't start the motherfucking fire, but you adding to the motherfucker. Okay, that's fair. Yes, sir. Look, man. I'm proud to be a bulldogger. Proud to be a bulldogger. Yeah, this that red boy stuff. This heavy D dog right here. This motherfucker was bred like a motherfucker. This one was bred like a motherfucker, man. Okay, so yeah, so Devil Deacon, he had to be born because if this dog was born in 94, that Devil Deacon dog, yeah, he was early 90s or maybe even the 80s, you know, you depending on, you know, 89 or something, 92, 91, you know. Big C, what up, brother? Salute everybody, man. Salute everybody. Let me look in them. Yeah, so this one right here, this is my speed right here. Some of that old red boy shit. I like it because it's not stepped on. You know, it ain't much going on here that, you know, somebody done put this and change hands and all this shit. It's kind of spread out through a few different families. You know, Bailey's did his thing, Marlowe, you know, and then you right at Red Boy, you know. Marlowe bred to Red Boy. That's crazy how she was able to you know, being a woman, you know, salute to the dog women. We don't never salute them and show them no props. They probably don't even like this channel. You know, we're a bunch of misogynists, you know. Just being I mean, I know women, you know, they can do a lot of things, but just being able to have a family of dogs and shit, a good family of dogs and have standards and stuff, and you going back into pedigrees and stuff, people building off of your shit, having more success off of your shit, that matters too. You know, you can't be a one-trick pony, only have good dogs only, you know, that you bought from other people. You know, that's just one trick that you can do. Okay, that's fine. You got 3 dogs. Oh, let me guess. You didn't breed none of them. Oh, fuck. Damn, that's good. That's really, really good. You know, but the next level is to be able to cultivate if it's from those 3 dogs that are good, your own shit and be like, okay, I done made something better than the shit that I bought. You know, that's what you want to do. You know, I talk about my freeway dog all the time. I love that dog. He go on my Mount Rushmore for dogs and that I've owned. And one thing that I pride is that I had a son that was even better than him, just in all different ways, you know, all more desirable. He was a more desirable dog, you know, than his daddy. And that was a plus. Not to mention, you know, he had a lot of the same traits as his daddy, but he just took that shit to another level. It was another level when it came to you know, if we're gonna see who's better, if you know you like them better, then you like them better. This dog, they got a lot of breedings out of him too. They got a lot of breedings. You see different families and stuff, and you know, you might even find a family that still has the dogs around and still trying to preserve them. And that's all we're trying to do. You know, I know we see the PORs, the ROMs, and everything, and the pedigrees and stuff, but you know, it's not like that's some type of genetic code in order to, you know, it's just we want these dogs. Like when I buy a dog, you know, I get this. Let's say I get something off of this dog right here. Let me just pick a random dog off of this shit right here. And it's a great example because it's got a lot of good dogs in the pedigree. But in today's age, when I'm buying this, you know, this 2-time winner right here, this a champion right here, grand champion, allegedly, you know, I don't know if it might have, who knows? Motherfucker probably didn't take hold, one of them, you know, you never know, right? You know, when I get this dog, this Rubia dog, I'm basically bottling up all of this right here and just putting it in my yard. And, you know, I might want to breed it to somebody because you're going to be valuing everything in here. You got Banjo, right? The best of Katie Marlowe's blood right there. Carolina Flow, all those dogs, Hardtack. This dog was a goddamn ace, right? With a lot of good dogs back there, Bolio and Snooty in the third, right? Some of this old ass shit, I don't know how they got this old motherfucker in there. That's crazy. You know, just some throwback. Straight throwback. That dog must have been he was probably the oldest one in the whole damn, in the second generation, I bet. You know, I could be wrong though. I bet though. I damn near bet that. You know, so that's how it goes, man. You know, that's what we're doing. We just want to preserve a little bit, man. You know, a little bit of the past, preserve a little bit of the past, carry it on for the future. It's okay to not fight dogs. It's all right. Tree huggers, I know they think, because they listen to these shows sometimes. They pop their head in. Yeah. Yeah, we could look at pedigrees and love our dogs and take them to shows and all this shit, and we don't have to fight them. You know, I mean, their tree hugging duty, they can go back to hugging trees because, you know, that one ain't gonna work. That one ain't gonna work right there, man. I'm telling you. Hey, being grateful. Being grateful, bruh. It goes a long way. It goes a long way, man. You know, these dogs, yeah, we trade and barter, but for the most part, unless you the top 5%, top 10%, you ain't making no fucking money, bro. You know, you're not. You might break even. You might even go a couple years to where you was able to sell enough pups to cover all your feed and all your knickknacks and shit, and maybe have a little extra to build kennels and whatnot, and maybe even put a little bit in the bank. But unless you the top 5%, dog, this shit is trade and barter, dog. That's all we doing. We trading blood, preserving shit, keeping the dogs healthy, wormed out. Right? There's been a lot of gifting. A lot of gifts been getting passed out. A lot of dogs, a lot of my partners. Hey, man, look what I just got. Look what such and such just gave me. Look at this. Look at that. All day long, because it's like, okay, he's solid. They solid. He got something that he like. If you got something I like, right? But sometimes you got to be grateful for what's on your yard already, too. Sometimes you just got to let all the temptation and you trying to get this and you want to add this and add. Sometimes you just got to say, you know what? Let me just sit on what the fuck I got, because I'm sure that one of these dogs is going to be what I'm looking for. They're not all going to be able to jump the wall. I had one of my most athletic dogs just wasn't fucking with the wall. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I thought that he would have been a good one, because he'd jump high, he'd do all kind of other shit, but he's just not fucking with the wall though. So if that's the event that you're in, you're gonna need more than one dog to say that you're really effectively competing in that field, right? Even confirmation field. Like, these fields are getting tougher and tougher. They've been tough. Now we got APBT magazine strolling around getting clips of people at dog shows and shit, The Sports Illustrated of the APBT. From a jail cell. Motherfucker put that. I'm gonna put that, and maybe I'm gonna put that on the next one, like on the back of it, like, from a motherfucking jail cell to volume 3, right? With all the haters and shit, motherfuckers think that you can't come back from this shit. Oh, he's done. He can't come back. I determine my fucking altitude, bro, and what the fuck, how high or how hard I want to work for something, bro. I could give up right now. That's on me. That's on you as an individual. If you want to be strong, you want to wake up and be the best, that's on you. That's the dedication. That's the time that you got to put in. Don't never let none of these flunkies tell you you're done, what you should be doing or what. Don't fall into that. Especially not on YouTube, bro, because it's not real. And if you got some shit popping, it's just clout. They hungry for this clout, y'all. So be grateful, man. Be grateful for the people around you. Be grateful for the people that help with the bail money. Be grateful for the people that shoot you a lob when you're down. Even my guys that shot me a band or two, as soon as I touched down, wasn't even out 4 hours, shot a motherfucker a couple bands. I'm trying to chase a little 2 bands and shit. You feel me? My sister, as soon as I called her, what's your cash app? Blah, 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 blah. Bing, bing, $700. I appreciate that, man. I never forget that. Even if I'm rich, I'll never forget that. I got a lot to be thankful for. That's what it is. It don't make you less of a man because you tell a motherfucker thank you. or because you say, man, you know what? I learned a lot from Evolution Kennels and fucking Southern Kennels. The way they did business, the way that they kept their bloodlines intact, the way that having the tight, good blood was important to the roster. You know, Southern Kennel had a prospect page with like 20 damn prospects on that motherfucker way back in the day. And hella studs, hella males. You know, he just didn't have Mayday. Like most of these dudes, they just got one fucking dog off that goddamn dog. They don't love that dog. That dog's a piece of shit. If you love them, why don't you have more offspring off of them? So I took little bits and pieces out of people's catalog and stitched it all up and created who the fuck I am. It was a lot of different good, influential guys. One guy, I don't even know his name, but my guy introduced him to me one day. Man, we kicked with him for a couple of days. I think we was in like Austin or some shit. You know, we were out in Austin or some crazy shit. This was a long time ago, man. But some of this shit, you know, just walking his yard and looking at the way he was doing shit and why did he have that and the questions I was asking, it shaped the way I do shit. It shapes some of the shit that I'll never do. It might have been something that one of you guys on your video that you never do. Like, man, never do this shit, man. I'll never do that shit. So we all learning from each other, man. Everybody got something to be grateful for, man. You feel me? I'm just the one that admits the shit. You know, that's all. That's all, man. You got a team behind you. Shit. What's the excuse, man? Go win the Super Bowl. The fuck you waiting on? Pretty pedigrees. Pretty pedigrees. That's what it's about, man. Don't come to social media talking about, oh, man, all you guys just got is pretty pedigrees. And man, quit doing that. Ain't nobody doing nothing with these dogs. It's over with. And if you're coming to social media to antagonize people about their pretty pedigrees, so what? So what? I want a good pair of shoes. I want a decent pair of shoes. This might be my last dog. One dude hit me up. Yeah, this is gonna be my last dog and shit. You know, I got a little grandson, but I don't know if he gonna like dogs or not. You know, he just play video games all fucking day. You know? Some dudes just want to get one. They retiring. I done had dudes retiring, looking for a dog. Yeah, man, I'm retiring. One dude's had diabetes. He needed a companion. He could walk all the time. Oh, man, this will get me out the house. I remember when I had the dogs, man, I had a 6-pack, you know? And that's all they want is something pretty, man. I've been seeing nice Jeep breedings. They've been bringing these straws back out from different dogs and shit, putting that pretty stamp on it. If you got the money, who cares? It's a pretty pedigree. So what? We can't micromanage what other people do with their dogs. We can't. It ain't gonna make or break you, man. It ain't gonna make or break you, man. Whatever he does, are you trying to teach him how to whip it up? That ain't gonna help you, dog. It's just gonna frustrate you. Cause it's like we throwing darts at each other. Your mom said if you can't say nothing nice, don't say nothing at all. Yeah, buddy. Musician, what up, brother? What is going on? What is going on, my brother? Wes Walker, what up? RBG, what up, brother? We getting it in. Hard and Finish, what up, brother? Yeah, man. We got some shit, man. We got some shit, man. We got some. We got some lemons. I need them. I need them. Let me get my lemon water, Wayne. Hey, I got tired of the lemonade, and they was giving us so much goddamn lemons, boy. Look. So I just started making lemon water. I squeezed one lemon in my Stanley. And throw that ice in that bitch. You know, be chill. Fill them up a couple times. Hey, you know, it's a good day. It's a good day, man. Jeannie Johnson, what up? Janae. Yeah, so, you know, look, pretty pedigrees, they are what they are. We can't really put too much on it. If you're on this side of the street, I should say. If you're on this side of the road, you know, we ain't trying to fuck nothing off. We ain't trying to lose hundreds of thousands and shit, fighting law cases for years and shit. You know, that's that was a lot of bread, a lot of fuckery. You know, you don't want to go through that, man. So if you're on this side of the street, you know, you get a pedigree, you get the best one you could find, and that's that dog, and that's that. Who gives a fuck? Dudes is asking if the puppies are game and shit. You know, man, fuck all that, man. That shit's gonna get you caught up talking like that. And I don't care. Don't spend. Go spend that money somewhere else, bro. You know, that's the attitude you gotta have, or you're gonna be up shit creek. Fuck it. You ain't gotta do it. You're gonna be up shit creek. That's how they're serving it. And they ain't nobody, we seen it. They done racked up everybody. First it was Buck City, you know, like, oh, you know, Buck City, oh, you know, like what I do wrong, what everything I did wrong and shit, you know. And then you start to see it happen to respectable motherfuckers, dog. Some real respectable motherfuckers. So that let me know that everybody got to keep their fucking head on a swivel, bruh. Big C. Oh man. Hey, I put a little article in the mag about cloning. It was it's a little article I put in there. Check it out. Check it out on that side. But on the straws popping up, I think it's a good thing, man. I think it's a real good thing. It's at the very least, it's taking some long lost genetics and bringing them back. A lot of the times. A lot of times, you know, these dogs, they get down there and, you know, it's just not as potent. Them dogs, you know, just like the Jeep shit I've been seeing. You know, you got Jeep Dog. You can't even see this shit. If you're bringing that back, I think a lot of times people can actually see what a damn Jeep Dog is. Because a lot of time when they get too far removed, it's like breeding and trading dogs and selling dogs is like, remember the teacher used to whisper in one person's ear, and then they would have to whisper it to everybody else, and by the time it get back to you, it's a whole nother message. That's how breeding is. You know, a lot of people, you know, they got their own ideas of what delusional shit is going through their head. So they're going to go a certain way that they feel is the certain way, but it's not. When it comes back full circle, there'll be good dogs, but they don't be like Jeep dogs that I would say. You know, it's like, damn, that's not. No. But if you breed to a son of Jeep, or you buy a puppy off a son of Jeep, you know, I think you'll be able to just see the genetics a little more. Is that fair? Overall, the litter, yeah, it might be better, it might not. You know, you might that's why you don't do it for money. You don't collect this dog because one day that this motherfucker's straw is gonna be worth some money. Don't do it for that, because you'll be down a dark alley. But collect it because you absolutely believe that this dog is the best dog that you could possibly have on ice. That's what you should do. If you don't feel like that, wait, because you'll be collecting everybody. Or by the time you done dogging, you got 3-4 dogs collected, but they're not even the best dogs you had. You had way better dogs than that. You've had way better producing dogs than that. And then you bring that shit back out, and then you wonder why it's a lackluster effort, or you get these cold ass dogs. You know, that don't act right. It's because that dog wasn't really the one that you really wanted. That, like, even with Michael Myers, even if let's say the potency is weak and the puppies are weaker with straw breedings, shit, I'll still take my gamble, because the potency of what Michael Myers gave me is worth it, bro. Give me a dumbed down version of that. I'll take it. It'll still be better than a lot of this shit. You know, I guarantee you, you know. So, and that's not the case, but, or no, you know, no research shows that, like, the actual dog is inferior, you know what I'm saying, to a natural breeding. Like, I haven't seen no evidence of that. There might be some evidence of that. I haven't seen it. You know, I think in other species, bulls and shit, you know, horses, you know, I think that is the case. But I haven't seen that in dogs. But the motility of the sperm can definitely be affected by age and other things, underlining issues and different things that go on with the dog too. So, hey, you know, but I'm a dog fighter. That's what they think. They're like, oh, he knows about this shit. You know, he's a fucking dog fighter. Come on. Yeah, yeah, that Jeep in the second, all that shit. Yeah. Yeah. You know, yeah, that shit's right. That shit is right. I like it. You know, you can see it. You can see Finley Bow and Honey Bunch, and you can see those dogs in the pedigree when you use that. And a lot of this stuff is official. A lot of this, it was some real good men that were collecting these straws. I'm not saying everything. I'm not saying run out here and get scammed, but there's been a lot of reputable people that froze that shit the right way, and you can best believe that if you get some of that shit, it is what it is. It's what it's supposed to be. So nah, man, that's good, man. That's good. Yeah, the allergies are killing me, man. And I noticed the blackberry bushes ain't even up yet. So I think it's gonna hit a little worse. I've been fighting it though. I've been fighting it. I'm up for the fight. Yes, sir. Your roadmap, your success, what you want to do. Don't never forget that. Don't never forget that, man. This is your journey. You got to navigate this shit. I can't use the same map you got. I can't. You got to guide yourself out here with these dogs. Yeah, you got people that look out for you, but at the end of the day, like your parents, they ain't gonna watch you cross the street every day. Like you're gonna have to look out for yourself at some point. So just know that it's a journey. Always keep your head up, stay scratching. If I'm speaking for the people on this side of the fence that's not out here doing shit with their dogs. We got these dogs. We know what they're capable of, very easily capable of. We know that. That's why we keep them separate. That's why we don't let them get fucked up. That's why we render aid to them if they do get in a yard accident. That's why we got breaking sticks. So don't let nobody detour your journey. If it's something that you felt was good, you thought it all the way through, and you felt like it was the right thing to do, ethical, moral, all of those values, then man, go for it, bro. If it's social media, real estate, whatever it is, it can be done. There's ways to do shit. Even with having good dogs, man. It works the same way. Smash that like button. Smash the like. DGK, what up, brother? Don't fall in love with no bloodline that didn't fall in love with you. It didn't show you nothing worth falling in love with. Right? That's like falling in love with a bride that she ain't never did shit for you. She ain't never cooked for you. She ain't showed that she got no mother tendencies, nothing. Rub your back, nothing. So don't do the dogs the same way. Don't just go get a dog off somebody's yard and then just all of a sudden, this dog. I mean, like, come on, man. Straight up. Straight up, man. APBT magazine. Volume 1. Hey, they're not gonna stop. They're not gonna stop. Volume 2 will be out real soon. Volume 2 will be out real soon. Nothing else I can do. You know, it's in the hands of the printers, right? Appreciate all the support, everybody that been snatching them up, everybody that's still copping them. I leave a link in every video, in the bio of every video, description. I don't put a whole bunch of stuff there. I just put that in there. Boom. You can easily get the magazine, share the link to people that don't watch this channel, people that's outside of the community. They can still get merch. They can still get magazines. They can still get studs. Appreciate everybody that got a stud in this magazine that's coming out. I won't disclose who they are, but I appreciate it, man. It's looking great. Everything's looking good. It's not fucking around on so many levels. Yes, sir. Getting it in, man. We got that hour in. We got that hour in, man. Once again, salute everybody. Wake and bake. All my wake and bakers. Keep it lit. It's Buck City. I'm out.
I like to work. I work. Like a 9 to 5 or a 10 to 6. I came up pushing dimes 24/7. I'm working every day. 24/7. I'm working every day. Work. Like a 9 to 5 or a 10 to 6. I came up pushing dimes 24/7. I'm working every day. 24/7. I'm working every day. Wake up at 7 like I got a job, but I don't got one. I sell dope and ride, getting every dollar. That's my GD. Every day in these streets, I be ducking police. I keep me a backpack, just like I'm in high school. And I feel like a carpenter, cause I always keep the tool. Every day I work, blowing on that perp, sipping on that perp. I'm leaning off surf, 24/7. I hustle hard, and 24/7 I stay barking with my dogs. Y'all know what's happening, bitch. I stay trapping in your apartment, in the hallway, trafficking. I'm moving weight, my pockets looking big, and you don't work, your pockets looking thin. I'm getting twice the money, as if I had a twin. I'm all about money, you can tell I get it in because I work. Like a 9 to 5 or a 10 to 6. I came up pushing dimes 24/7. I'm working every day. 24/7. I'm working every day. Work. Like a 9 to 5 or a 10 to 6. I came up pushing dimes 24/7. I'm working every day. 24/7. I'm working every day. WORK. Don't play like an arcade. My money is okay. I'm so free, no agent. Free way just like Ricky. Your money's so iffy. Paint job is peanut. I'm so butter, no jiffy. Bread like jam, bitch. I'ma make it spread quick. Talking about big chips. I'ma need a forklift. Push weight room. Seeing what the weight do. Feels like I'm playing chess, so I'ma make a great move. I'ma do what greats do. Fall like alley hoops. I'ma play like MJ. And my bitch is Cheryl Swoops. NBA ball and my money be dribbling. I'm all about money. You can tell I get it in because I work. Like a 9 to 5 or a 10 to 6. I came up pushing dimes 24/7. I'm working every day. 24/7. I'm working every day. Work.